No, it's not.
It's so bad.
It's not.
You don't even you can't say nothing because you don't even know.
Yeah, but
You're still in the honey.
I bet I'll still love it.
No, you won't.
By the time I'm like,
You're still in the
Shippuden.
honeymoon phase, but just wait until like every character that you like now becomes an irrelevant piece of crap. Just wait.
Is that why I beat you with all the basic characters?
You beat
Oh,
Minato full Hokage, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not even. That's like
jump
that's not
on the
even late
bandwagon. Why
series.
not?
That's not even late series. I have Naruto and
Go for the
Itachi.
most
They were introduced.
OP teleporting
Those were like
guy
season
in
4.
the world,
They're not
fastest
even.
character in the game.
All right. All
About
right,
basic
all right. We'll see. I
characters.
will beat you.
You're
I will
acting
beat
like
you
it's
with
free
season
time skip.
1, Naruto,
Sure.
Sasuke, and Sakura, and we'll see who's talking then. Season 1
Sure you
came
will.
out of pilot, ready to go.
Anyway, let me make this full screen, and yeah, we can start. Feel free to take. Let me just check if I need to go to the tower for anything. I do have 1 or 2 appraisals, but I don't have to do them now if you don't want me to.
Let's just go straight into a mission because I
Alright,
don't
sure.
know how much time I have. We'll
Alright.
do the level 25.
Sure. You got a cutscene to do. So, give me a second while I just sort out the screen and make sure that I'm broadcasting properly. Let me say display message to spectate. Yep, take that off. Take that off. And I better. We played loads. It's not the most that I've ever played. I played with my other friend Mato. She or he has like beat me like 20-0, like straight up. But like I've learned a lot by playing these guys. They have introduced me in the deep end.
You're gonna
the game's actually fun.
Street Fighter 5 at the side and play Naruto instead.
No, I'm actually thinking of picking up Street Fighter 5 within the next week or so. Either that or Far Cry Primal.
Oh, cool.
I
so wish that Far Cry Primal had online.
What I'm planning
If
to
it had
do.
online, that would be so fun.
What I'm planning to do basically is I can't do it today because I've got so much stuff to catch up on. But what I'm planning to do is every single weekend I will do some kind of story based. You could take us to the mission, by the way. You could do some story based mission game and do that on a weekend on a Saturday because I don't want to stream fighting games and I don't want to stream anything that. So like next week. Next week I might do Dragon Quest Heroes.
Finally,
the week or
me
two.
Me and Leo bought you that game for Christmas and you haven't even opened it.
The week or two before Dark Souls 3, I might start doing finishing off Bloodborne, and I was thinking about doing Far Cry Primal for a similar thing. Anyway,
so you're just gonna record the DLC of Bloodborne?
Well, yeah, I've got to get to it first. I've got to beat Vicar Amelia, and then I can start doing it.
I would love to watch you play that.
Yeah,
are you going to live stream it, or are you just going to...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, live streaming it on the weekend. I'm not going to do it as an LP episode. For the weeks, it's just going to be... I'm trying this new Naruto series, and I'm going to be just trying some other things as well. We have a comment. I will go check that. Enjoy the cutscene.
Okay.
I still bear the scars.
Hey, David, how you doing?
The awoken are my family now.
Oh wait, it's emo Kylo Ren.
Yep. Star Wars.
Oh my days, do you know what I found out about Star Wars the other day?
Have you
They made
what?
a Christmas...
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, go on.
No, you go.
Okay, they made a Christmas special like ages ago about Chewbacca and his family, and apparently it was so bad. It got rated, critics said it was the worst 2 hours of television ever.
I would love to see a show about Chewbacca and his family.
So would I.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it was a Christmas special as well. No, it wouldn't!
Oh, I'm good, David.
So,
JD just wanted to do some random Destiny stream, and yeah, we're gonna just focus on the Taken King stuff because no one cares about Destiny, so that we can get over and done with. But this cutscene's cool. Here's where the budget went.
yep. That's
Uh,
why they have no early game content.
did
for
you
this game,
finish
this
watching
cutscene.
the Star Wars DVDs?
No. Watching too much Naruto. Wait, why did she collapse?
Cause that's what. Yeah.
You and I know how this ends.
Whoa, whoa.
Who's joining me today? Today I am with my little brother JD Arnold, and I'm also in party chat with a fine gentleman named Deadman Swift. David, if you have Destiny and you want to do some Taken King stuff, you're more than welcome to join us. We are just going to be going through some of the story missions because it's the best part of Destiny, in my opinion, but you don't get it until, well, it's the most recent expansion, so you don't get to it until you kind of complete the earlier stuff, and I'm hoping this will create a second first impression for JD on Destiny, and kind of what potential this game could have had. These missions, in my opinion, are the best types of missions. However, the first couple of missions are incredibly boring, so
Wait, I beat the base game, didn't I?
no, you
So I
didn't.
got the Stranger's Rifle.
Was all.
The base game. What was the boss for the base game?
That giant Fallen, the robot. And there was like 3 of them. Where they came out of the statues.
Oh, we did that, or did you do that on your own?
I did that on my own.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, so I have beaten it, haven't I?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Who's in the party? Because I can't actually hear him, and I can't hear
It's
Swift
Chris.
either.
Chris is still in the party, but
Oh, Chris.
he's probably just playing some Naruto. David's.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just not talking so you guys could do your stuff.
Oh no, you
Oh,
can talk,
yeah.
man.
Well,
Say, there's nothing
who's
professional
David?
here. Oh no, it's just someone in chat.
Oh, sorry, I didn't have the stream up. I wasn't monitoring it.
David says, "LOL, I don't own this game. Don't worry, dude, you're not missing much."
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I was watching some video. What was it? The Division?
Yeah,
Tom
I
Clancy.
played that game beta. It's actually quite fun. I would still really like to live stream it with you.
Well,
But,
yeah.
I
If you
don't
play
think
it,
I have the chance.
if you play it and you think it's good to do, then maybe next weekend we can do that.
Well, the beta's gone next weekend, so
Oh, I didn't know that. When is it?
yeah, it
When's the last
finishes
day?
tomorrow. That's why I really wanted to do it with you yesterday.
Ah, oh well, that's an opportunity gone then.
Yeah.
I don't play betas.
No,
Why not?
I pre-ordered the game, but I don't play the beta.
you pre-order games. but you
Betas
don't
are
play
on-
betas.
Try it out.
Well, coming from the mouth of a computer programmer, betas, in my
Oh.
opinion, are unfinished, and I don't prefer to play them
Hey,
because
you're not wrong.
I want to have a game that's fully ready and is ready to be. If it's ready to be shown by the public, then it's ready to go. So I pre-order the games that I really want, but if they bring out a beta, I don't play them because I don't know. I just don't prefer it. Like, if they're gonna release something that's in beta to me means unfinished and not ready.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I definitely see that on a principle sense. I feel like the way gaming has turned, beta doesn't even mean beta anymore. It means pretty much just early demo, and
Yeah.
that's just the way it is. It used to be that beta had 2 phases. You had pre-content and pre-context, and
Yeah.
you can play the game but it will have no storyline, and then you can play the game with the storyline. Once you've done that, basically you're hitting the completion phase. and yeah, I definitely understand the idea of not playing a beta, but for some games I have done so. Like I played the beta
Yeah.
for Final Fantasy 14, and I don't know if you know the
Mhm.
story of FF14. Do you know the story of that?
I do not.
FF14 came out originally. It completely and utterly flopped. It was an embarrassment to Square Enix's history, and then they remade the whole game from scratch. They made a brand new MMO from scratch, and they had it in beta for a whole year before they actually charged any money for it. And I played
Oh
that
wow.
And
just
I
because
personally, I think that game was quite good from
the
what I
game
played.
it
I
is
played it
quite
for a
good.
month.
It is excellent because they did really went through the works and actually used the idea of being a beta properly. The same with Street Fighter 5, although that's had problems this week. They have
Oh yeah, people were saying that launch was terrible.
apparently was, but I mean I'm not gonna doubt it because of course an online only game is gonna have a bad launch. It's just how it is. But
A
I
game
just
like that
wish,
requires a
I
bad
knew
launch,
about,
almost.
oh, enjoy
Sorry,
the
guys.
story, JD.
um,
What is the story of the Taken
what
King?
the
David
hell?
asked. I don't want to say too much. We're gonna see that the early missions here. I've beaten it myself, so we can spoil it. I don't want to be. I want to be careful not to spoil it. But you're
Spoiler.
You can put it in the
basically
chat. I'm not looking at the chat.
no. You're basically some heroes. You go around different planets, and there are really really bad aliens and stuff, and they're going to be mean, like they are to my life right now. I'm about to die.
Why?
But you will see a bit of the story in a second once we clear out this room. What Sparrow do I have? I have asked Battlefield 4 Pro. Battlefield 4 Pro, I still have the basic Sparrow on this character. On my other character, I've got... I forgot the name of it, to be honest with you. It was something I bought, but wasn't anything amazing. But this is my low-level character, which I just used to play with JD.
Okay, what level is that character?
This is 26, I think, or 25. And the max cap is 40.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I know I had the game. I'm actually re-downloading it now, so I can play with you guys.
Oh, really?
oh, cool.
But my guys are definitely not that low, so.
Have you got the expansion? Okay, I'm about to die.
Oh yeah,
I
my
can't-
my characters are a level 40 warlock and a level 40 titan. My titan is at 305 light, and my warlock is at 302, I believe.
Nice. So yeah,
What
you're
level-
up
What
there.
character are you playing on? Sean?
Oh,
Oh, me? I'm playing on Titan.
Well then, Chris, maybe you can play as, what character do you want to play as now?
I don't care. The only player I refuse to do is Hunter. I don't like their double jump at all.
Ooh, yeah, I like the double jump, that's why I'm a hunter.
You're terrible. You're terrible.
Which way do we go? Go up here?
I love the, what's it called? I forgot what it's called now, but you know when you press L1 and R1?
Yeah.
I love the arc blade.
Oh yeah. I have two of the upgraded swords. I still need to get the third.
But,
David says, so this is Destiny, the complete game. Yeah, kind of. This is the second expansion of Destiny. Destiny originally released on the base game, and we've done live streams of that before. But as I said earlier, it wasn't very, very interesting. The story's actually quite bland and quite boring.
It's very dry.
It's very, very dry. This one is a lot better. It's like they got a new team and just said, oh no, this is how you actually write a story for a video game, and went with that. But we won't be able to do the whole game today, especially since JD is under-leveled and the Taken King stuff goes up to level 40. But we're going to do some of the early
I can
missions.
tell you real quick. I can actually tell them real fast if you want. Basically, I actually had Destiny both editions before the Taken King came out. I totally agree with Sean. Very dry, bland. Cutscenes were not very good. The game was not structured very well.
You're right.
And so they actually made a major turnaround with the Taken King. In my vision, the Taken King was basically the rebirth of Destiny.
Absolutely.
Because when I had the original edition, I was just trying to just grinding through stuff. Didn't really care about the story because it was just so boring. Nothing
Yeah.
really to do.
Absolutely.
And eventually
Same
just
with
grew
me,
out of the
like-
game entirely.
when I was playing the base story, I didn't even know what was going on. Nothing was interesting. I wasn't paying attention whenever there was a. Because anytime there's a story, it's just you flying in the air and your ship in some yellow text and the ghost talking.
Exactly.
I don't know who the voice actor is, or I think it's that guy from Game of Thrones or whatever. But
No, it used to be him, but they changed it.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. I think they didn't. I think sadly, I think it was money reasons. I think they didn't pay him enough or something like that.
Oh, it's because maybe when they were making the expansions. Maybe because they only paid him for maybe the base game or something. They didn't pay him enough.
Yeah, they usually sign a contract and they didn't give him a good extension or something.
Well, what they probably were expecting, they were probably given a massive budget to make this game, and that's why they were using AAA stars to do so. But they didn't make back their money because the game was so uninteresting. So they didn't really hold a player base. And because of that, they could not afford to basically pay for the same actors again. And to be honest with you, I think doing that in the first place was the wrong idea. You don't pay a screen actor to do the job of a voice actor. That's just ridiculous. It's a completely different field. You know, pay someone that's worth doing it. Sure, this is the bandwagon joke, but if you have to choose Troy Baker, spend your money on Troy Baker and not Peter Dinklage.
Troy Baker and Nolan North are in every single game.
Yeah, if you have to go around that route, and as much as I get tired of hearing them all the time, I would rather hear that. Oh, Jenny Hale. Give me Jenny Hale. I love some Jenny Hale. Do that.
I think it would be good if the ghost was a female.
Do that instead of paying some famous screen actor that you can say, oh, hey, we have the guy from Game of Thrones. It would kind of remind me of,
like, Cortana or something.
Maybe.
I totally agree with your statement, David.
Do you know how Windows 10 has Cortana? Is that like that's in Cortana from like Halo, isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe so. That's one reason why I absolutely love this game. And with the Taken King, they just outdone themselves as well. Again, was Bungie's scenery makeup is just so amazing and out of this world. That was one of my first inspirations to playing the Destiny, because I was really upset that Bungie was not going to be partaking in any more of the Halo content.
They're not making any more Halo?
I mean, they're making Halo, but not under the direction of Bungie anymore.
Yeah,
Bungie backed out.
Doing their own thing.
Yeah, Bungie backed out after Halo Reach, and that is exactly when I stopped playing Halo.
That was terrible, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh! I mean, believe me, this is my opinion, because I mean, you'll hear a bunch of other people saying that that's when the game turned around and became great, but in my opinion, it just turned total crap.
Reach.
I tried Halo 4.
Sorry, go ahead.
Halo 4 is like the first Halo I bought.
Really? Oh, see, I bought every single Halo before.
I used to play Halo with my my nephew, because he turned. What age rating is it? Is it like 15 or something?
I don't know.
Well, I think he turned like 12, and then his dad said he could get it, so me and him would just play it a lot, like at his, when he used to live near me, we used to just play Halo all the time.
Yeah.
It used to be so fun.
Cool.
I would even watch him play like the higher missions because I was too scared to play them.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, now David Bullock is saying, oh, the voice of Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill is a genius. Again, that's someone who actually has experience as a voice actor. You know, of course, he's famous for being Luke Skywalker, and that's his titular role.
Wait,
but
Luke Skywalker
his work as the Joker is unprecedented. His Joker is my favorite Joker, in terms of all the variations that we've had, even more so than the one we had in the Dark Knight. Mark Hamill's Joker is just the Joker to me. And yeah, if Mark Hamill wanted to do this game, then absolutely, I would rather have someone like Batman, like Mark Hamill, than just random AAA star. You know, it's just.
Have you got like a cold or something, Chris?
No, not a cold, but my throat is kind of irritating me for some reason right now. Don't really know why. Probably Naruto.
Take me to the What's the next
Oh, I got
mission?
a cutscene.
Rocking the green. I see that on. I'm watching the stream. I don't have any audio on, but I'm watching it.
I'll see
Rocking
my
that
yeah,
green.
my Ninja Turtle outlook.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The Garden Spire. I haven't played
Oh,
this.
I've
Oh
got
man, I haven't played this game since I finished getting the Touch of Malice. I haven't really played it since then.
What's the touch of malice?
It is one of the most amazing guns in the world.
That's one thing
Real
which
quick, there's a little bit of
well,
lag. There's so I don't know if you're still there. But before you launch anywhere, you're probably already launched.
yeah, no.
No, I'm in a cutscene.
Are you talking about lag between the
It's fine.
stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got that on purpose. It's 60-second delay.
All right, all right.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I just do that
when
because
you go-
it helps their buffering.
oh, gotcha. Well, anyway, you probably know what I'm talking about. I mean, you play the game, Calcified Fragments.
Oh yeah.
You have to collect.
That loads.
I think there's 60. There's
Yeah.
60. You have to collect 55 fragments at least to be able to obtain the Touch of Malice. It is a 310 assault rifle.
It's
How'd you get these fragments or whatever?
They're scattered around the map.
They're literally like you got to literally walk
and
around
they're
and find them.
in specific places, or
No, they're
Correct.
random.
I still know. No. They're not random. They're not
They're not
random.
random. Oh, okay.
No. I could
That would
take
be
you to the
hard
places
then.
and show you where they're at.
Yeah, maybe. I was gonna say that one of the things that I don't find about this game is I don't really actually find the weapons too interesting. But this is someone who has been in all the Borderlands. Borderlands weapons were fun. Like they were crazy. Like they were just
Yeah.
bonkers. Like they weren't all like random and goofy. This wasn't like Ratchet and Clank or anything like that. But you actually felt
Oh,
like
I'm buying that as soon as that shit comes out.
same, absolutely.
I wanna play that game
I was
as
gonna
well,
say,
but
like,
I wanna try a demo or something.
Well, I have the game on PS3, but you didn't play it. But yeah, the games in this game just feel like, oh, this is just a stronger version of that weapon, and this is just a stronger version of that weapon, and they all feel too
it's kind of
similar
sad.
to me.
I mean, I like how they buff some of the weapons for like a lower level, so you could still have this weapon just at a lower level, which is nice. But I see what you're trying to say, though.
Yeah, no, and I think that's why I've kind of stopped playing it because I just don't care about getting to the higher level. Now that I've done the story and I've kind of beaten every boss one time, or except for the really high level bosses, it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Game
I got you. I
struggles
see
to
what
hold my
you mean.
interest.
Yeah.
I like
The-
Kate.
David says, "Whoa, you can travel to other worlds. Revolutionary." I guess so. It is nice that you can go to other worlds, but and that's another thing
The scenery.
I hate with this
again.
game is that going to another world doesn't really feel like you're going to another world as opposed to going to another level. You go to an entire planet, but you don't really feel like you're exploring an entire
I
planet.
have to go to the reef.
They're a large set of areas, but they're not planet-sized. If that makes any sense.
Oh wait, did you leave my fire team, Sean?
I have no idea. I think so.
You did.
my bad.
Sean, go to like the
I'm in the reef now.
go to the where is it at? The color person that you can change your armor color. I think there's one in there in the reef.
Is there one in the reef? I'll have a look around.
I believe. If not, I know there's one in tower. But if you don't gotta go to tower, you can do it another time.
I've got loads of colours on me. Perch, Trials Passage, Trials
Oh
of
my
Osiris.
God,
They
Trials
released-
of Osiris is ridiculous.
What is that? Alright, friend.
It's basically like a multiplayer thing, but right there is exactly what you're talking about. Basically, to win Trials of Osiris, it's whoever has the best weapons and gear wins,
Fair enough.
and it's really annoying. Oh, the broadcast stopped on my screen. There it is.
Yeah, that was because I had to go
I
accept JD's invitation.
find it so annoying that there's two social hubs. I don't really see the point in it.
I don't really like it either. Excuse me.
I feel like it's just extra traveling.
I agree.
Loading screens.
David says, so you're telling me this is an MMO? Oh my god. Yes, it's kind of an MMO, but it's not really an MMO. There is no monthly subscription in that kind of sense. It's built
It doesn't have to be.
It's built to kind of keep your interest like an MMO, like doing lots of content and lots of different events. But to be honest with you, one of the biggest complaints that people have with this game is that it is lacking in content, and people find themselves completing the events that they have much quicker than Bungie can actually churn them out. There isn't as much stuff in here to do as say like a FF14 or
And that's the thing.
those
They
kind
were
of things.
planning on making this game like carry on for ages, but they don't have enough. There's definitely not enough content here to make this game carry on for like, unless they release another like DLC pack. This game's gonna be dead pretty quickly.
Well, they're already talking about doing Destiny 2, which is a shame.
Why is that? Oh.
I think what they've got here is a solid foundation. I don't see why they need to kind of start a brand new game again.
They should just instead of just starting a brand new game, they should just release a new DLC.
Well, the thing is that on a DLC expansion, because it's a DLC expansion, you can't make as much money as you can selling a full game. Even though a lot of full games these days don't have as much content, and DLC content is often overpriced. But you're not going to make as much money by selling an expansion as you are going to sell a whole game. So if they really want to recoup some of their losses, then they're going to have to sell a whole new game again and then start doing expansions again. JD, where are you? Are you in the reef?
I'm just at Reef quickly. I'm gonna be done in a second.
I need to invite you, or you need to invite me.
Okay. Have you installed your game yet, Chris?
Yeah, but it's gonna take a little while. I'll probably be joining you guys next.
Yeah,
next stream.
It probably won't
be
finished until like before you have to go, JD.
Yeah, it's an 18 gigabyte download, so it's gonna take like 4 more hours.
Exactly. By the way, Chris, I'm leaving this on my screen. Do you know how to use this treasure key?
Let me look where you're at. Treasure key.
It'll be there in a minute. David says, "I just want a complete game."
Give me 1 second.
No, I haven't.
I know. I gotta rack my brain though for a second. The treasure key used to access the Queen Crystal Barons.
David says, "I just want a complete game with a complete story." Yeah, I agree with you, David. I do like my games to be finished upon release. I'd rather not have to have it in piecemeal content. Although the world we live in this day and age is that unless you're continuously updating news about your game, game's shelf life dies out so quickly. And it kind of sucks for that. Like, as soon as a game comes out,
when people decide that it's okay to not release a full game?
If you're not going to be updating the game, you're not going to have like a season pass or something, your game is just going to be left to rot. And that's the problem with a lot of games. They just struggle with maintaining their relevance. I know in Japan, which of course is one of the biggest gaming hubs in the world, as soon as the game has been out for a week, it is taken off the shelves. You already get heavy discounts after 1 week. And some people might be thinking, you might be thinking, oh, that's good, I can buy the game cheaper a week later. But by the time the game's out a week later, the game is already, who's bought that game has got it, and they've moved on.
So people buy games, full price games, and only play them for a week?
It depends on the game, but yeah, in terms of interest and buying them again and again, that's kind of the way the market is in Japan, and it's a shame.
I find it annoying that people think it's okay not to release a full game. Like, why can't you just release a full game? Why do you have to release it in 4 different DLC packs? And
I don't disagree. I do think people find it annoying.
Like,
I personally find it annoying as well. But you're gonna buy it still.
True, but like when I first started playing games, I never used to hear about DLC or anything.
Can you tell your brother to be careful what he's doing, please?
What did he do?
He knows what he's doing, but tell him to be careful.
Okay.
Japan is a magical place because of money. Yeah. Swift says, get the Division. Have you played the Division?
That's the game we were just talking about beta. I have not played the beta, like I said, but I've been reading comments, blogs, forums about The Division, and I've seen trailers. And so, I'm sorry, excuse me. And because of what I've been watching now, it just seems like it is going to be a full-on amazing game. I know I'm saying this, and it's going to be one of those games. It's like the higher the expectation, the higher the letdown. But with this game, I feel like it's going to be the full package, complete story mode.
I told you it looks
with
cool,
a touch
Sean.
of multiplayer. I really do believe it's going to be the complete game, but that's my perspective.
I'm not sold
Wait,
on
no,
it
no,
yet.
no, no, no. Wait, where's my taking? What? No.
I can't say too much. I can't really give an opinion on it because I haven't touched it and I haven't played too much of it or seen too much of it.
What?
But I don't know. It's just I hope it's a nice surprise because
it's telling me that my next objective is the level 4 patrol on Earth.
Did you read the story? I don't know what it said. Figure it out.
What? That's what D does. That's what JD does. What?
What was I gonna say? Yeah, no. It looks like to me at the moment. It looks like generic, just generic shooter, third-person shooter. You got your cover mechanics and whatnot.
And it might seem that way, but I feel like the story's all there, though.
But it's a cover shooter, so.
Yeah, we've seen those time and time again.
And again, I agree. I completely agree with you, but I feel like the story is all there, though, with this. I feel like it's not going to be
what is the
cut and
narrative
dry.
of that
It's
game?
not going to be... basically, from what I've read at least, it's supposed to be... Sorry. It's supposed to be like a game where, like, I guess, it's kind of like... I'm trying to think of a better way to put it. It's got the storyline of a city feel. And the city kind of like gets laid to waste because like civilization has kind of like been broken down. And
So what it said
it's
in
kind
the
of
beta is a virus was released on Black Friday when everyone in like New York was like out shopping, so they released a virus, and there's loads of like infected people and stuff. And I think the plot is to like take back the city and like cure the virus and stuff.
because people kind of like gave up on trying to do it, and
kind of gives me like a Last of Us feel. I don't
yeah,
know
kind
why.
of, but it's not. But Jesus, we don't need any more zombies inspired games. I mean, they're nice, but they get kind of boring as well.
Last of Us is so good though.
It is good, and the remastered version for PS4 was really good as well.
Have you finished it, JD?
Did you? No.
Yep.
I don't have the heart to do it. But
Okay.
I know this is actually a good excuse.
It's a good game though, isn't it?
Yes,
It's amazing, isn't it?
Okay, so
10 out of 10.
Chris, this is what happened.
10 out of 10, never finished.
Shush. No, Chris, this is what happened. So basically, I was playing the game. I was on the last mission. I don't want to say anything because if like anyone who's playing it or watching this video doesn't want to know, but I was on the last mission and I was like I finished the cutscene on the last mission. I finished the cutscene at the beginning of the mission, and then I saved it and said, okay, I'm gonna save this. Because I knew it was the end of the game, so I saved it and said, all right, I'm gonna play this another time. Then the next week, my PlayStation got this thing like the infinite safe
You need to
mode
take us to
loop.
Cosmotron.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. But so I got like stuck in this glitch, like this infinite safe mode loop, and so what we had to do was wipe my whole PS4. Turns out I didn't actually put my my data on the cloud because I had more than one save, but for some reason I think I played for like 3 hours in one go, and so all of it got deleted, and I was put all the way back to the university area. So all the way back there, and now I just don't have the heart to play through it all again.
That's really rough.
Yeah.
David asks, is that the time travel game? No. Whether you're talking about Destiny or The Division, I don't think there's any time travel involved in any of those. And then David also says, for The Division, I expect 10 DLC expansion packs. Yeah,
you're
it could
probably
be.
right.
I think
You're probably right.
what's the division's lead platform? Does it have a lead platform?
Where are we meant to be going?
I'm not
Follow the green
sure.
arrow.
I'd have to look into that.
If I feel like I don't know, to be honest with you, what the lead platform is, but I feel like they want this to kind of maybe take the place of Destiny, or it's gonna be a Destiny
Maybe.
competitor.
That's true.
I've really got my eye on it. I put it on that list. Remember that top 15 games we're looking forward to in
Was it on that list?
that we made? Yeah, I put it on that list because it's always just been like there. I've like seen stuff on it, saw stuff on it at E3, and I'm still just like, oh, these guys are really low level.
It's out next week, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm not sure. I'm not gonna buy it straight away because I still don't know too much about it. But I probably like watch a few live streams, watch some gameplay on it of like the full game, and
See, sadly, I don't like doing that even because to me it's a spoiler.
the thing. But I don't want to like because obviously I don't have like a steady income like I don't have a proper job.
Yeah.
I don't really have like I'm not able to just like go and
buy something. Yeah, I know what you mean. Don't
buy
worry.
a game without knowing anything. That's why a lot of the time before I buy a game, I have to know like what it is and what I'm paying for.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I have mixed feelings about that. I don't ever watch. Oh, as I'm sure, I don't ever watch people's videos or live streams just to find out what a game is like. I generally only watch it when I feel like their work is transformative, such as they add something to it that I would never get otherwise. For example, what was I gonna say? Like, let's say I don't ever play really horror games, but if I was watching someone play a horror, if I was watching someone play a horror game and they would give me some kind of background or information to it, then that you wouldn't get it by playing the game alone, then I think that's okay. But I never really usually just watch someone just. There's a lot of people that on day one they just grab a video game, they upload tons of videos of it, and they can try to be the first person to have all the footage online. And I never ever tune into that stuff.
Yeah.
I never. If I ever want to like know if I want to buy a game, I don't think I ever I don't like I wouldn't like go to IGN and watch a review because IGN's opinion is like their opinion. Like
reviews are
company's opinion.
all reviews are opinion based, and it's whether you trust that opinion or not, which is where a lot of YouTubers have taken the advantage that they've built up their own fan bases, and then therefore people trust their opinions, and that's why they kind of get the same treatment as these bigger reviewer websites. Something I hope we can perhaps end up doing one day. Right, I've got loads of Fallen Ever. Are you collecting it as well?
Honestly, David,
Yeah.
to your question earlier, if you're looking for a regular game that with no really DLCs and the story's all there, really The Last of Us is something you would want to play.
Yes, that's literally what I was just about to say as well.
I was gonna say Borderlands.
That's a good one too. And
That's
if you get
patchy.
the handsome
That's patchy.
if you get that handsome Jack collection though, you get Borderlands 1, 2, and
Pre-sequel.
Yeah, that's what I bought.
Pre-sequel.
Yeah, I have it. You do.
That's a good buy, I think.
I didn't buy the
It is.
I haven't played the first game. I've only beaten 2, and I didn't ever complete the DLC content of 2. But the base game of 2, the story there was fun. It was really, really actually entertaining. And,
It is good, but it's patchy. It's definitely patchy.
Where does it dip for you?
Well, in my opinion, I mean, this is like really what ruined it for me, but that's just my speculation. I hate games and movies and books. I don't care what it is. I cannot stand a series that makes games and then they make the prelogue the prelogue after they make 2 collections. Like they made the first story, they made the third story, and then they come out with a prologue. Well, basically it being completely before 1 and 2, and I cannot stand that whatsoever.
I'm trying to think of an
I have
example
to
where that's
collect
been done really, really well.
75 Fallen Seeds, by the way, so
Alright, so we're going to be here for a while.
Be careful. Hey, be careful in that area because a very powerful guy usually spawns there, and he is a really tough one to beat.
Yeah, he can be.
And with your guys' level, just be careful.
I'm trying to think of an example where
Whoa,
a
I
prequel has
think
actually
I
been
just
helpful.
found him.
No, you
Is
haven't
he
found him
called
yet.
Danu Horn of Oryx? Okay,
Yes, he is.
this
Yes, he
guy
is there.
oh
He's
my
there.
god.
Yeah, there's level 40s there. They're trying to do a quest that I finished a long time ago. It's a very tough quest, and there's going to be a lot of take and spawn there in just 1 second, so you guys just try to avoid them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
And-
saw them on your screen.
just focus on the other stuff, really. I'm just collecting spin metal as I go along.
Yep, there he is.
So
Let me try to
we're
think.
getting attacked by a giant, like, fallen knight, and you're just collecting spin metal.
I'm trying to think of an example. What could be a really good example of a prequel? It's hard to say.
Okay, I'm running.
They're often not
The Lord of
done
the
very
Rings
well.
is a good sequel for a is a good example for a movie. I hated The Hobbits. I hated it.
I cannot watch Lord of the Rings. I started watching, like, The Hobbit, I think, at my friend's house, and I fell asleep.
Star Wars is another yeah, I fell asleep during that too. Star Wars is another really bad example. Star Wars, I feel bad about Star Wars because I went into Star Wars really, really late, and
Yeah.
I went in during the time the prequels were going, and therefore that kind of tainted my my view of Star Wars. I never really enjoyed it until the 7th movie.
Yeah.
A
God, I
good
hated
example
farming
of
for
a
spin metal.
prequel. Final Fantasy 7. Let me think about that. I guess Crisis Core kind of was okay. I don't want to say too much about that, really. You know, I honestly can't think of one where the prequel is actually better than the original thing.
But yeah, honestly,
I just got a reciprocal rune.
that is used on the Dreadnought.
Okay.
My problem-
You use that on. Sorry.
My problem with prequels are that often they make the main cast of a story look weaker.
Mm-hmm.
So, like in Crisis Core for Final Fantasy 7, that is all about Zack, who was the guy who kind of inspired Cloud to become who he was, and it makes Cloud look so much weaker by comparison.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another example. And of course, Anakin Skywalker. I don't need to really say much about him.
I am your father.
Half robot that can't even breathe on his own.
Did you
You know, I
play
used to
Mass
think
Effect
that
at all?
Darth Vader had asthma.
Yeah, I saw that comment. I actually did not really get into the Mass Effect series.
Same. I kind of missed it, unfortunately. I would. That's actually one series I wouldn't mind getting as a HD series, and getting all in one package to play through.
Is that the game that I bought and you said I'm not allowed to play because it has, like, sexual scenes in it?
Yeah.
Good looking out. Good looking out.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're looking into those things. David says Star Wars Clone Wars series is better than The Force Awakens. What is The Force
I never
Awakens?
That's the one that was on Cartoon Network.
Is The Force Awakens the 7th one? What movie is that?
Yeah.
That's the more recent one. I watched
Yep.
some of that. I only watched the Clone Wars series because it was animated by the same guys that did Samurai Jack, and I couldn't get into
Samurai
it.
Jack's coming back, you know.
I know. I couldn't get into it because I didn't care about. I didn't like Star Wars, to be honest with you. That 7th movie really sold it for me, but I never really liked Star Wars before it because I just went through bad experience of it. I went through this bad stuff. I've never seen the original movies.
Yeah, I didn't really like anything animated with Star Wars. That just kind of was a fall off.
Star Wars. I was so annoyed when we couldn't go to see Star Wars in 4D or even IMAX. I would have loved to go see that in IMAX or 4D.
Yeah, IMAX is nice. I went to see Gravity in IMAX.
I've only seen like one IMAX movie at the Science Museum. It was like a half-an-hour film about robots.
I saw.
It wasn't a great IMAX experience.
I saw Gravity in IMAX, and that was actually really, really good because you actually, I don't see, actually felt like you were in space, but it was much more immersive than it would have been otherwise on a smaller
Yeah,
screen.
because the screen is just so huge.
David says you are referring to the animated series. Yeah, I am referring to the animated series. What is do you know what? Honestly, I don't even know. What is Star Wars Clone Wars? Is that what is this series if it's not the animated series?
It's the one with Anakin, I think.
Yeah,
And
when he
that weird alien, like the brown alien with like white, like I don't even know what her
Jar Jar.
hair is like. Not hair. No, it's not Jar Jar. It's like it's a girl, I think. Is that the one you're talking about, David?
I have no idea. But yeah, Destiny's a cool game. Destiny could have been a lot better. It could have been received well. There was also a CGI series. I didn't. I think I probably saw it, but probably just didn't take any notice of it. If it was good, then it's a shame that I didn't take notice of it.
What was that?
Do we have enough stuff that we're farming? I've
I
done
don't know.
pretty much all my stuff, I think.
I
need blighted ether. I need to beat a taken champion. Where the heck am I going to get blighted ether from?
I still need fallen ether, and I need blighted ether as well. I've got I'll be able to collect enough fallen ether definitely, but
So I need to wait for more taken to come so we can fight them. Unless there's another spawn spot for them.
I think a fallen champion is probably that giant guy that we fought.
Well, no, that was taken.
Oh.
Fallen are the guys that we're fighting now.
Yeah.
Punch.
Sometimes I can't be bothered to shoot and I just have a knife battle with enemies.
Chris, is there anything else that you're looking forward to this year?
Like game-wise?
Yeah, or even movie-wise.
Not really.
Have you heard about No Man's Sky?
I have not.
Have you it's basically this game. It's about space exploring, but it's like a huge open world, like really, really massive. There's loads of different planets and like galaxies and stuff, and there's loads of stuff you can do in it. I think that's something I really wanna.
I'm worried that game's gonna flop.
Into.
That game cannot live up to the expectations that it's been set.
Why don't you think?
Because the expectations are way too high. I mean, this was a game which was supposed to be like an indie budget game, and they had a lot of backing from Sony, a lot of press, and yeah, no, I just don't think it's gonna live up to expectations.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
It's way too much hype for it.
But you know what's something that I'm looking forward to that's coming out next week?
No, what?
Come on. I think you know.
Ratchet and Clank.
Does that come out next week?
No. Wait, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I thought they said it was supposed. I don't know if it's different for you guys. I think it was saying that it might be coming out next week. I think for us.
Unless they moved it forward incredibly.
Bravely Second, man.
Unless they moved it forward incredibly early. I thought they were going to save Ratchet Clank to when the movie comes out.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm kind of a little out of the gaming right now. And like looking at more stuff because college and everything. So I'm kind of just like riding along and seeing what comes out, and when it does, and I'll look into it.
But yeah, Bravely Second's out next week. The wait is finally over.
But really, the only other game that I'm looking forward to is, like I said, Ratchet and Clank. But other than that, I'm just kind of like riding along.
Did you play the other Ratchet Clanks?
Oh God, yeah. I started before you guys on the PS3. I started back on PS2.
Yeah, I never played the PS2 ones, but the PS3 ones, they were good. They were really, really good. They were like
PS2.
They were
PS2
like
ones. Yeah. They'll respawn there, JD. It's just like that's just like a big spawn area.
They were like Pixar films.
Yeah. Even PS2 days, like the game was like I said, even though it was PS2, it was still groundbreaking for me. It was fun, simple, and just great.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic.
And it can very well be a good kid-oriented game. You know, like you don't have to worry about, you know, like inappropriate scenes or anything like that. It's just fun, like family stuff.
Well, I
They
mean,
have a comic.
if Pixar, yeah, they do. If Pixar is anything to go by, you can obviously make those things appealing to everyone of all ages, which is what they do. They always have jokes in there for adults and for kids. In
Oh
anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
I watched the other day. I watched a video about top 10 hidden jokes.
Yeah.
In Disney films. I just realized there's so many like adult jokes hidden in like kids movies.
There really
Like-
is, and there's that whole case. There's that whole case with somebody drawing a penis on the like the Little Mermaid box.
Oh yeah,
What?
and in Lion King, when like that like dust goes into the air, people think it says sex, but they said it was a tribute to the special effects team.
Yeah.
And I saw there was a joke that you know Aladdin, you know the genie,
Yeah.
who Robin Williams played. What happened?
Rest his soul.
You know how Aladdin and Jasmine are getting married, and then the earth shakes, and the genie said the ground wasn't meant to shake till after the movie. After the wedding.
Yeah,
And
I remember that.
yeah, I was like, what?
Oh boy. Yeah, they were making a joke about the Little Mermaid thing. They were making a joke about the Little Mermaid thing. They were saying like they were saying something like they were like, you know what? I'm proud of these guys. I mean, you try drawing Ariel for 12 months straight and don't put a penis in there somewhere.
Truly, truly the worst female protagonist ever.
Who, Ariel?
Yeah.
Apparently, in the actual book of the Little Mermaid, she like loses her voice, but then the guy who she falls in love with, he like leaves her, and then she's just left alone with no voice, alone, like with no friends or anything, and it's actually so depressing.
Jesus, that's terrible.
David says it's even worse in Atlantis: The Lost Empire. I actually liked Atlantis: The Lost Empire. I thought that movie was good. It wasn't
Oh, you got the noble devil walker.
it wasn't a high budget movie or anything, but it was enjoyable.
I didn't realize how many Disney movies like there actually were, but there's actually a lot.
It's a
Yeah.
good
And-
movie, but a bit too much skin for a kids movie. I don't know.
I can agree. But I guess, in a way, if you think about it, it's like, I mean, with kids now, well, I don't know about in the UK, but here in America, it's getting bad. Like, kids are starting to dress really bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
yeah,
Like, it
yeah,
makes-
here
it
as
makes
well, here as
Atlantis-
well.
I've seen
It
the
makes
pictures.
it makes Atlantis look good.
I'm trying to remember in Atlantis who showed off too much skin because I don't remember.
Which one are they talking about? Lost Empire.
Hydra
That's when they go. That's when they go and meet that one lady or whatever that ends up being the girl who sexualized herself. That one specific girl, she was showing a good bit of stomach, I guess.
What, the brown skin girl?
Yeah, and I
Oh,
guess
are
that
you
whole
talking
and really, I guess
Are
that
you
whole
talking about
tribe.
that movie with the two like explorers, one with black hair and one with blonde hair?
No.
I believe so. Yeah.
I
No,
don't
no,
think
wait,
so.
no. Wait, no. It's
Oh,
when
you're thinking of the
it's-
Road to El Dorado, yeah.
Yeah, that.
No, we're
What-
talking about
what was the
Atlantis.
I don't know if I've seen that one. You know, I think I actually prefer like the older animated Disney films, the way they did it, not like how they do like Frozen and stuff now.
Yeah, no,
I
I
prefer
do
how
too.
they.
I
I prefer like the actual like drawn ones.
I
They turn partial
prefer
into like musicals.
that's one thing I can do without. But I do prefer drawn animation than CG.
I always love
I
seeing.
just don't like the huge eyes. They just look weird.
But yeah, you like Naruto.
Naruto's different, okay?
Uh-huh.
Don't compare Naruto and Frozen.
Yeah, right.
And that was from an
Frozen's
anime
actually
series.
good.
All those that was drawn out. But I always like when I watch some
You need
movies.
to stop dissing Naruto because
I don't need to
that
stop
show
listening
is
to
my
Naruto.
crack.
You have not finished watching Naruto. That Naruto is a terrible show. Why could there not be? Why could there not be a Kill la Kill video game or a Gurren Lagann
or
or Black Lagoon?
Or if what's it called? Platinum made the Kill la Kill game.
That would be great. But no.
He's
Yeah.
immune to your shots. He's like, I ain't having it.
Yeah,
Too
when
low
you
level.
break off the when you shoot
No, you
off
just weren't
that,
shooting in the right area.
when you shoot off like his leg plates, he'll like collapse and he can't move for a bit. And
Yeah.
like a bit of his armor will like break open and it will show like a power bit or whatever.
Yeah, you
And,
gotta shoot there.
I
That's what you
know.
have to shoot.
I've killed this guy like thousands and millions of times.
Okay, here we go.
And now
There
he's
it is. Oh, will you
But yeah,
get
so
lost?
there's like, but yeah, there's
I can't get him.
I always love seeing that. What is it called? I always love seeing the first ever commercial made by Disney or whatever with like Mickey Mouse spinning the train wheel, because that literally was like animation all together. Like every single frame of that was picture drawn, and they put it together.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
like
no,
their
absolutely.
intro for like movies and TV shows now.
Yeah, but the
Where he's
crazy
whistling
thing
and
is
stuff.
like, yeah, the crazy thing is though, that's even a shortened version. Like if you go on YouTube or something and look up the full commercial, it's even longer, and that's just
Yeah.
to me is amazing. Like, because that was back in like, oh god, when was that? 1900s or even before that, 1800? No,
It
like
was
maybe
early.
late 1800s, early 1900s when they did that. And you got to think like the time it took them to draw out every single frame of that and then put it together
Wow.
back then is just amazing.
Absolutely. This is a kind of on a side tangent. Do you know who the Angry Video Game Nerd is at all?
No, actually no.
Never heard of him?
Oh, I know who that is. That he made
Rolf
a movie
James.
about the ET game, isn't it?
Yeah, Rolf James. I'm a big fan of him because I'm just gonna put my controller down because who cares? I'm a big fan of him because he's also someone who started off very, very much as a young kid with a old school video camera, 2 VCRs, and like he was doing to edit his movies. The lengths that he would have to go to was incredible. Like he would have to record on 2 separate tapes, and then get a third VCR, and then have to place different scenes from different tapes at a time and stop them. And I'm probably not explaining it right, but James. When I see that the level of work that goes into like these old school things that by today's standards are really disregarded as being much effort, no, I always admire them.
I'm confused about like hand-drawn games.
No
Like,
love for
you know,
DSP.
like-
DSP. I actually don't know much about DSP. I know he's a running joke, but DSP, yeah, DSP is DSP. Sorry, go on. What were you saying,
yeah,
JD?
I'm confused about hand-drawn games. Are hand-drawn games like every single frame is hand-drawn, or do they
What do you
like
consider to be a hand-drawn game?
like Child of Light? That's hand-drawn, isn't it?
Yes, every frame would have been painted.
So like every different position that the character
Yes.
could possibly be in.
Yeah, every different frame is painted.
How is that possible?
Well,
It's for a lot
usually
of
what
hard
they'll do
work.
is they'll make the game basic. They usually make the game basic so they can redo frames in
Yeah.
a way. So like if you have like let's say you have like let's just say you have like a random guy standing with his thumbs up. They would have that in one scene, and then in another scene they would make it to where they could use that same exact frame again to kind of like lighten up the work, so they keep it like pretty basic.
Yeah, like let's say
when you
like,
said a standard guy with his thumbs up, I thought of Rock Lee and his nice guy pose.
let's say like Aurora in that game. Like Aurora would not be drawn as part of the whole picture, the main character, but she would be drawn in different frames. And then you know like how I've shown you how to use Photoshop once in a while.
Like it would be like all one
know
layer.
I've shown you how
so
to
like
use, like,
Aurora would be,
Photoshop once in a while, and you have different layers.
yeah.
then they would
Yeah.
just stack the layers on top of a background layer
Oh, I
and
get it now.
set a command of when to switch between
And then they
images.
will just like paint each different like picture of her, like if her hair is flowing one way or whatever, and they just
Yeah.
paint individual ones.
Yeah.
Oh, because I thought for a second there, I thought it was like one individual layer. So
Now
they would just paint like every single possible place you could move your character.
No, they wouldn't do that. But technically, video games are the same principle as that, but you're not painting it, you're just using 3D polygons. And that's why people appreciate higher frame rate games, because they use much more animations and they look just much better, because they've just taken that much more work.
It does.
Oh, this is taking forever, man.
Yeah, I will say this is one thing I don't like, is that even though the Taken King's a lot better, they still have these kind of quests where you're running around just collecting random
It's like
stuff.
you just gotta farm a lot. It's a lot of grinding.
It is, and JD, I'm looking at the time, and it's well past 12. I think we probably should start wrapping up here.
Okay.
You got. Alright then, guys, thank you very much for tuning into this random live stream. There will be streams every single weekend. I just couldn't do much this weekend because I've got a lot of backlog to work on, but hopefully you look forward to next week. Next week will either be more Destiny, doing more Taken King stuff, more Rocket League, more Bloodborne, starting to do Bloodborne, and or maybe even doing Dragon Quest Heroes, depending on what's going on.
You
or
could
how I
stream
feel.
our battle.
I try not to stream fighting games.
I really want to see Sean get wrecked.
I try not to stream battles because fighting games just don't really work well. You need all of your I would say all of your bandwidth available to do so. But there will be recordings of that as well coming up whenever I can get that up. Alright then, anyway, I'm going to kill the stream now, and yeah, say bye.
RIP stream.
Have a good night, everybody.